In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 20th, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Marlins versus Chicago Cubs. Game 1. The Miami Marlins are gearing up to face off against the Chicago Cubs in National League play for the opening game of their 4-game series and the second game of a day-night doubleheader at Wrigley Field. The Cubs secured an 8-3 home victory in the series opener on Friday. Miami has yet to confirm their starting rotation for this doubleheader, although Munoz is slated to start one of the games. There's a possibility we might see Jesus Luzardo or Edward Cabrera in action depending on Miami's pitching decisions. Nevertheless, the Marlins have struggled to consistently score runs, and their pitching performance has been average at best. Chicago has showcased strong offensive prowess this season, further boosted by the addition of Patrick Wisdom from AAA Iowa after his return from the injured list. Assad has been reliable in his first 3 starts of the season leading up to this matchup, with expectations for him to deliver again while benefiting from solid run support from the Cubs' bats. The records of these teams accurately reflect their current performance levels. Miami faced an uphill battle in the series opener, which the Cubs won by a significant margin of 5 runs. Jesus Luzardo has had a rough start to the season on the mound, contrasting sharply with Javier Assad's stellar pitching performances. Even comparing the offenses, Chicago has demonstrated dominance far exceeding Miami's offensive output thus far. Despite Jesus Luzardo's potential, his performance has been disappointing, allowing 21 hits and 17 runs in just 20 innings pitched, far from ideal. With the Cubs' offense firing on all cylinders, if Luzardo continues to struggle, this game could turn into a lopsided affair. Therefore, the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. Miami's games have tended towards the over, with an 11-8 record in over/under totals for their 19 games this season as of Friday. The Marlins rank tied for 24th in runs per game, averaging 3.68 runs, with an average total of 9.21 runs per game. On the road, they score an average of 3.83 runs per game, with an average total of 8.16 runs. Chicago's games have seen an even split on the over/under at 9-9 in 18 games this season. The Cubs rank 4th in the league with an average of 5.61 runs per game, rising to 7.33 runs per game at home. Their average total for the season is 10.39 runs, slightly increasing to 11 runs per home game. With chilly temperatures around the high 40s and winds blowing from left to right, the game conditions will likely keep scoring in check. Hence, under the projected total, our full game total pick. New York Mets versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The New York Mets are facing the Los Angeles Dodgers in the second game of a 3-game National League series at Dodger Stadium on Friday afternoon. In their previous game, the Mets completed a sweep of the Pittsburgh Pirates with a 9-1 victory at home, while the Dodgers suffered a 2-0 shutout loss at home against the Washington Nationals. Recently, the Mets have been on a hot streak after a slow start to the season, but going up against a team like the Dodgers presents a challenge. The Mets pitching staff has delivered quality performances, but there are doubts about its sustainability given the composition of their rotation. On the other hand, the Dodgers have been somewhat disappointing so far, considering their strong lineup and significant offseason investments. Nevertheless, playing at home, the Dodgers are expected to bounce back sooner rather than later. The Los Angeles Dodgers boast a deeper lineup and are likely to rise to the occasion in this matchup. It's unusual for the Mets to begin their West Coast trip at this stage of the season. Looking at their offensive performance this season, the Dodgers rank tied for 4th in Major League Baseball with a .764 team OPS, while the Mets are 13th with a .713 team OPS. Therefore, we're leaning towards the Los Angeles Dodgers money line for our full game pick. Heading into Friday's game, the Mets have seen the under hit in 9 out of 18 games this season. They rank 13th in the majors with an average of 4.83 runs per game, which increases to 6.83 runs per game as the visiting team. Their average total runs per game before Friday's game is 8.89, which jumps to 11.67 runs per game at Citi Field. Meanwhile, the Dodgers have had the over hit in 12 out of 21 games this season. They rank 10th in the majors with an average of 5.05 runs per game, resulting in an average total of 9.53 runs per game. At home, the Dodgers average 5.08 runs per game with an average total of 9 runs per game this season. Gavin Stone was impressive in his last start, and Jose Butto has performed well in both of his appearances this season. Both bullpens have started the season strong, with the Mets ranking 7th in the majors with a 2.97 reliever earned run average, while the Dodgers are 17th with a 4.13 bullpen earned run average. Gavin Stone is expected to build on his recent strong outing, and Jose Butto has been effective, having pitched 12 innings and allowed only 1 run. The Dodgers rank 6th in the majors with a .215 opponent batting average, while the Mets are 4th with a .202 opponent batting average. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus San Francisco Giants. In the National League West, a pivotal matchup looms as the 9-12 San Francisco Giants welcome the 10-11 Arizona Diamondbacks for a midday showdown on Saturday. This series, currently deadlocked at 1-1, has showcased strong starting pitching performances but shaky bullpen outings, epitomized by the Diamondbacks' explosive 17-run display in the previous game. The teams have been evenly matched lately, each winning 5 out of their last 10 games. The Arizona Diamondbacks have maintained competitiveness, posting a 5-4 record in their last 9 games leading up to Friday's action. Meanwhile, the San Francisco Giants have struggled, sitting at 5-5 over their last 10 games. Offensive consistency has eluded them, scoring 4 or fewer runs in 4 of their last 5 outings. Pitching-wise, the Diamondbacks boast Zach Gallen, who has been stellar, allowing just 1 run or none in 3 of his 4 starts this season. His most recent outing against the Cardinals featured 6 scoreless innings, contributing to the Diamondbacks' success in 3 of his 4 starts. On the flip side, Giant starter Kyle Harrison remains inexperienced, surrendering 10 runs in his last 17 innings pitched. Gallen's prowess as a strikeout pitcher poses a challenge for the Giants, who have struggled against such pitchers this season. Gallen's ability to go deep into games, averaging 6 innings per start in his 3 appearances, could further trouble the Giants. Additionally, if Harrison takes the mound for the Giants, the Diamondbacks might benefit, given their strong hitting against left-handed pitchers this season, especially considering Harrison's susceptibility to home runs. The Giants' recent offensive woes raise doubts about their ability to turn things around in this matchup. Gallen's standout performances this season, allowing just 4 runs across 22 innings while striking out 26, underscore his status as one of baseball's elite pitchers. Conversely, Harrison's career statistics suggest a challenging outing against a potent Diamondbacks lineup. After a dominant showing by the Diamondbacks in the previous game and with Gallen scheduled to start at the pitcher-friendly Oracle Park, the scales tip in favor of Arizona for Saturday's game. Despite potential revenge motivations for the Giants, the Diamondbacks possess the offensive firepower to maintain their advantage. With Gallen's pitching prowess at a surprisingly low price point, this presents a rare opportunity. The Diamondbacks' potent offense, ranked 4th in the majors with an average of 5.3 runs per game led by Kettlemart, makes the Arizona Diamondbacks money line our full game side pick. Normally, this matchup could favor a high-scoring game, given both teams' batting averages around .250 and the Giants' familiarity with Gallen. However, the Giants' recent struggles against the Marlins pitching and the likelihood of Gallen's strikeout ability stifling rallies make an overbet precarious. Moreover, the quick turnaround from Friday night's game to an early Saturday start may see some regulars rested, potentially affecting offensive rhythm early on, with odds makers anticipating a low-scoring affair, evidenced by a total set at 7.5 runs. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.